Not every hero wears a crown, and not every legend is remembered by history. Long before the wars of kings and queens, before dragons vanished from the sky, there walked a knight with nothing but a sword, a dream, and a heart of pure honor. His name, Sir Duncan the Tall. He was born in the slums of King's Landing, a boy who knew hunger better than comfort. He had no family name, no lord to guide him, only the memory of a dying knight who once showed him kindness. When that night fell, Dunk took his armor, his sword, and his vow and rode into the world as a hedge knight, not for glory, not for gold, but to live as a true knight, to fight for the innocent, to protect the weak, and to keep his word even when no one was watching. In a land where oaths were broken like glass, Dunk's honesty made him a fool in the eyes of many. He slept beneath the open sky with no banner to ride under, no squire to tend his armor. But his heart, it beat with the rhythm of the old code. He was poor but noble in spirit, lonely but unyielding. And then, one day, destiny came to him in the form of a small, bald-headed boy who called himself Egg. Dunk saw only a boy seeking adventure. But fate saw something else, for this boy was no ordinary child. He was Aegon Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne, the prince who would one day rule all 7 kingdoms as Aegon V. Together they wandered from castle to castle, from dusty roads to bloody tourneys, the knight and his squire, both unaware that their friendship would echo through the ages. In their travels, they witnessed the cruelty of the powerful lords who used their banners to hide their sins, and knights who swore vows only to break them for gold. But Dunk stood tall. Even when it cost him everything, he chose what was right over what was easy. There was a time when he stood before princes and lords, accused, humiliated, beaten, yet he never bent his knee to lies. He fought for justice, for truth, for honor, and even those who mocked him whispered his name with quiet respect. As years passed, the boy Egg grew into a man, wise, noble, and just. He became king, but he never forgot the tall knight who had once protected him. It was Dunk's lessons that shaped the crown he wore, for every time Egg made a choice that favored mercy over wrath. It was Dunk's voice he heard in the silence of his heart. But history is cruel. It remembers kings, not knights. The songs spoke of dragons and wars, not of the man who taught a king what it means to be good. Sir Duncan's name faded from scrolls, erased by time. Yet some say when the wind howls across the fields of Westeros, you can still hear the echo of his vow. A knight's honor is his only crown. Because in the end, it's not the throne that defines a man, it's the light he leaves behind when darkness falls. This was the tale of Sir Duncan the Tall, the forgotten knight, the true heart of Westeros. If this story touched your soul, then subscribe to Timeless True Stories and let your voice be heard in the comments below. Do you believe honor can still survive in a world ruled by power?